Welcome back to
Sure.
the Big R Solutions sports program. As you know that we talk sports, it's after the weekend. So it's very important that we need to look back and review what happened. And then you know that my name is the Saubrey Boyz, Walefatse from the Big R. I'm not here by myself. I'm accompanied by my partners in crime. That's Jacob Selematsela and also Sphamandla umgabateli wakadlala. Guys, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Good.
Yes,
Okay.
we're fine, my brother. Thanks.
Disappointed about that game. So.
It was a very great great weekend. So there's quite a lot to talk about. So I want us to start with the results. Now, this is how I want us to do. I want us to look at the results, all of them. After doing the results, thereafter, then the topic that I want to discuss, there are two. It's Kaizer Chiefs, what's happening at Kaizer Chiefs. And also Morocco Swallows, they are doing well, Maswai Swai. Let's look at those two. But let's start with the results. Jackie, shall you give us the results? PSL results.
Yeah. Thank you very much, my brother.
Starting from
I'll start on the 5th. That was on the 5th of December. Ne?
Yeah.
There was a big game that was played on Friday between Cape Town City as well as let me check. No, it's not Orlando Pirates. Not the right one. Just 1 second. They were not playing Orlando Pirates. I know that they're not playing Orlando Pirates. Sorry about that. Just want to move on quickly. Yeah, it was a game between Maritzburg United against Stellenbosch. This game was played on the 18th of December. And it was quite a very interesting kind of a game. I watched it, and the score ended up at Maritzburg 2, Stellenbosch 2. What an entertaining game it was. But remember, on this game, Maritzburg hasn't recorded any win since. They only recorded a draw. And we move over to the 19th, which was on Saturday.
Yeah.
Another big game that really I've seen so much with Super Sport, and then I thought about your sentiments. Tau. I thought that Baroka will win. That was my prediction.
Yeah.
And you said Super Sport will win this one. And definitely Super Sport won 3-1. What a game it was.
Yeah.
And another Saturday game which was played between Golden Arrows. It was a big game. Golden Arrows against the Mamelodi Sundowns. So the game ended up at 1-1. But I must really say, Tau, some of the decisions here were very controversial, and I don't want to be controversial myself. But I must really indicate that so many decisions were so dubious. I think Arrows deserved about 2 penalties there. And, well, something that we can talk about another day. And then another game, it was Cape Town City playing against Galaxy United, TS Galaxy. What a game as well. Cape Town City won 3-2. And guess what? This is the end. This signaled the end of the coach, the former coach of TS Galaxy, then Dance Malisela. He's been fired. And they're still looking for another coach. And then also, we had another beautiful game, which was played between Kaizer Chiefs and Bloemfontein Celtic. This game, I thought we will collect 3 points. We started very well, and we lost our momentum, and Celtic equalized, and the final score was 1-1. I had so many questions on this one, Kosi. I mean, I was expecting Nurkovic to be playing, and then now I understand why he was not even at the stadium. He went to Egypt. Rumors are saying he went to Egypt for a medical test to Al Ahly, because he might be leaving in January. So we will see. Let's watch this space. And on the 20th, which was on Sunday, yesterday, wow, what a game. Amazulu were playing against Chipa United.
Yeah.
I can really tell you that I've seen this one coming.
Yeah.
Amazulu played very good football. And remember, they were trailing 1-0 against Chippa United. Chippa United scored first. And then the former Orlando Pirates striker, which was Shom, Mulenga. Mulenga scored an equalizing goal. And then from there, Amazulu scored another 2 goals. And they ended up the game winning 3-1.
Yeah.
You can see the influence of Benny. The guys were very committed. The guys were so motivated. And I can proudly say Benny McCarthy is in the area, in the 18 area. Now, something that happened again, I thought about your sentiments as well.
Okay.
Black Leopards, they played against Muraka Swallows. And you know what? I was definitely sure that the game might end 1-1 or so, but I never expected that Swallows will win that away game. Guess what? They made it again. They did it again. Just like Liverpool.
No, Leicester City.
They won 2-1.
No, Leicester City. Leicester City.
Sorry?
Leicester City.
Leicester City, yes. Leicester City, yes. Sorry, Liverpool is always in my mind. Yeah, Leicester City, they did it again. They are now equal on points with Sundowns, and they're on the second spot in the league. So it's very, very interesting. Our football has improved a lot, my brother. And yeah, in a nutshell, those are the results for the weekend in our PSL.
Yeah. All right. Now, I want us to discuss Kaizer Chiefs, Rocker Swallows. Like we are saying, we might see a Leicester City story, reinventing itself here. But we are watching very closely. And then the other thing that I want to talk about, I want us to talk about, is this one of Dan Malisela being fired. That's one.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we need to try to get the owner of TS Galaxy. He's a very colorful character. I like him. I understand he's a lot of profession, which is quite good. A former player, now a club owner. So that's very interesting. That's one of the guys that we to try to get. And what I like about this guy, he talk his mind. He talk his mind. You know, he's a free spirit. So, you know, and he's so bold. At some stage, he said he wants to be in charge of PSL. He's very bold, you know, and you need people like that. You know, people who are bold, and then this is my ambition, you know. Now, having said that, let's start with Kaizer Chiefs. Spa, ucabanga ukuthi kwenzakalani? What is the problem at Chiefs? Do you see any problem if you see a problem? And if there is a problem, where is the problem?
To be honest, I don't know anymore. The game on Saturday it started off well. The boys were good, were sharp, but it lagged at the end. I mean, I think Manchita were defending that one goal. But yeah, we lacked the composure and.
What's your take about the fact that the coach decided to bench Kune this time and brings another guy? What's your take, Spa? Do you think that was?
Yeah, I think Naibabunuti was a pretty good idea, and you know Akpe is a pretty good keeper now, aside in luck. And I mean, if I thought benching Kuna was a good idea, I have to give it to the coach now. On the one hand.
Do you think Agbe came to the party, according to you, justified his inclusion?
Yeah. I mean, he was good, was better than Leto Benz or Kun. I mean, if Bexano Kun there, Papalin, I think we could have considered Amakolai 2 I 3. I think Agbe did a good job there.
In terms of, I said, I heard you saying Nokovic was seen to be roaming around Egyptian streets, you know, and go and see the pyramid I don't know whether he was going to see the pyramids or he was there for something else. What are the Scorpions saying? What was happening? And what's your take? What's happening at Kaizer Chiefs?
Yeah, my Hawks are telling me that Nurkovic went to Al Ahly, went to do his medical tests because there's an offer on the table, and it looks like Chiefs might consider that by the now in January, because the season is open, and they might sell him now in January because it looks like this whole thing has disturbed him. He's no longer the same in terms of his attitude and everything. I don't think it will be wiser for us to keep him. If the team decides to sell him, I would definitely support that idea. It will be a very good decision on that because we don't need such players. We need players who are committed, and we don't need players who are selfish. We are there as a team, and we are expecting everyone to play their part. And, it's very painful for such a good striker like that who behaves the way he's behaving. But it's okay. Let's move on that one. And then on a positive note, Zuma is back.
While you're still there, don't you think that the word selfish is a little bit harsh? How about him thinking for his own side? How about him saying football career can only last you for 10 years? While I'm still productive, let me make my money. What is wrong with that? And if Al Ahly,
look,
they are prepared to buy him, so where is selfishness there?
Look.
Remember, we are in a capitalistic country, and people can make their own choice. I don't see any problem. I don't know. That's my take. Maybe let me ask.
Look, the timing is wrong.
Let me ask.
I hear what you say.
Yeah, no,
but
no.
The timing is wrong.
I'll come back to you. What's your take, Spa? What if the guy says, "Look, I have a family to feed. I'll be going on pension, so let me make money because the days will come, and then I'm gonna get old, and the next thing, no one is gonna look at me." I heard some few Mamelodi Sundowns, former Mamelodi Sundowns, complaining that they were not even called during the 50th anniversary, and they contributed to make Sundowns. So in other words, if your days are over, no one thinks about you. So probably it's coming from that perspective. Hence I'm saying the word selfish might be too much. As much as I don't agree when a person has a contract, he doesn't want to keep his bargain, because for me, it could also send a message even to Al Ahly that should this guy get a better offer, he may just leave you, just like he did with us. But on the other hand, I'm seeing it from his perspective. Spa, what's your take?
Nukovic, if Nukovic, okay, yeah, like Uprajay said, I think Uti, like Nukovic should actually honor the contract. And I do agree now, Tina, it's a little bit selfish. I think now Lero Kam is a bit too harsh, but Ali Kali has dealt with like replace the Lero Kamale. Nukovic should actually come back to the team and yeah, I'll be committed just like the other players.
Now he wants more money. That's all. He wants more money. So what is wrong with that? And then I hear how you are saying the timing is wrong. There's no better time. Which one is the better time? There's no better time. There's no better time.
Look.
If I want to do something, I'll do it now. I think I'm productive now, and while the sun is still shining, let me make use of it. Probably that could be Nokovic's point of view. I'm not saying that's how he thinks, but I'm saying I think from his position, he wants money, that's all. He says, you know what, very soon I'll be finished and gone, and these guys don't even consider me, so let me make money. So what's wrong with that?
Look, yeah, but he's actually in a contract, so I believe he should honor the contract.
But I'm saying, Al Ahly, they're prepared to say we'll buy him out from the contract. It's wrong. And Chiefs will make money at the end of the day.
Tau, he should have thought about those things or those sentiments of him making money while the sun shines. He should have thought about that before signing the contract. If he signed that now, he agreed that he will accept 200,000 per month, he must honor the contract. I applaud Kaizer Chiefs in this case, because if really Kaizer Chiefs wanted to frustrate him, they would just leave him on the bench. He will sit, and then without even they've got the right to say no, because you're not productive, so we're not paying you. But remember, they've got a contract as well with him, so they are honoring their contract. He's not honoring his part of the bargain as well. But now, if he wants more money, Kaizer Chiefs gave him an opportunity, and that matter is closed as we speak right now. He's extended a contract with another year, which means that now the total number of years with him and Kaizer Chiefs is 4 years. But now there's a clause, a buyout clause, which was inserted now. So Al-Ahly is going to exercise that, and Kaizer Chiefs is ready to release him. That's why he went for medicals right now, so that in January he can be. We might not see him playing again for Kaizer Chiefs. Possibilities are there, because remember, these are the last games right now. Then in January, there won't be. He might not be playing for Kaizer Chiefs anymore.
But look at this way: maybe Kaizer Chiefs themselves, they saw the opportunity of making money, business. All right. So that's
business, yes.
The fact that he has gone to Egypt. So Kaizer Chiefs realized that we'll make money. That is why they have that buyout clause. I'm sure that buyout clause, Chiefs will make a very good money out of the whole deal. I'm saying, here is a guy, he feels like, I want to leave, I want to go for a greener pasture. You cannot stop him, man. That's all I'm saying. And the fact that he went to Egypt, so maybe there was somehow a mutual agreement between him and Kaizer Chiefs and those guys, because those guys, they want to exercise the buyout clause. So that's the nature of business. That's how we understand things.
Exactly. I agree with you 100%, Dow. I agree with you on that. And then it's business for Kaizer Chiefs, and it's business for him as well. It's okay. But I applaud the management of Kaizer Chiefs, even though the situation is tough at the moment for our team. We need each and every player. But they were able to release him to go there and do whatever that is necessary. It's okay. Let him be released. Kaizer Chiefs is a big team. We will still perform, and then we will definitely score those goals. Even though we're going to miss his contribution, yes, make no mistake, he's a very good player. But I've got good news as well within Amakosi that I'm glad to tell you.
Yeah, tell us.
Right. Kaizer Mtaung Jr. has been promoted, and now he is an assistant manager to Bobby Mutaung. And remember, this is now, we're starting the grooming part. We are grooming him nicely. He's from the financing side. Now he's coming back to the management side, which is auguring very well. The Kaizer Chiefs' future is in good hands. And also, Kaizer Chiefs, Bobby Mutaung mentioned that papers are keep on talking and saying that they will be firing Gavin Hunt. Gavin Hunt is not going anywhere. Gavin Hunt actually came at the right time. He came at the right time to Kaizer Chiefs. Why he's saying that is because he will be able to have more time to be able to check, to analyze each and every department wherever he needs players. The moment we get a go-ahead that we can now sign players, then you will be able to buy whatever player that you want. They are prepared to pay whatever that and support our coach and make sure that we assemble a very good team. That's the very first time, remember, because normally Bobby used to buy players for coaches, but now he's giving that responsibility back to the coaches so that they can be able to be accountable as well, which is a very good decision. I like that kind of a decision.
Okay.
You see, right. So it's good news for us.
All right, let's go to Maswai. Are we going to see the Leicester City story reinventing themselves? I saw Leboham Mukwena. Is that Maswai, the right flag? I thought this guy is not playing football anymore. I was shocked to see him.
No, he's the captain. He's the captain. He's very good. He's the captain, my brother.
I thought he has retired long time. And then Matlaba is still good. Matlaba is still the gem that he used to be.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant, and Matlaba doesn't stay far from us here. We need also to get
Yes.
point. He's still a very, very brilliant player. And then
Absolutely.
I saw Swallows. Let me go back. Are we going to see the repeat of Leicester City repeating itself in South Africa? All the way from the lower league up to the champions of that league and proceed to the Premier League and become the champions. Spa, are we going to see that with Swallows when you look at them? What's your take? I know you're not a Swallows. So what's your
No, we could. Swallows is actually a strong team these days. So yeah, I do agree with you now, Shoganja.
Well, I'm not saying that's what is going to happen. I'm saying I'm watching very closely. Are they going
Yeah, we are all
the left?
we're all analyzing. So yeah, I do agree with you. Yeah, we might.
Yeah. And, what's your take?
Because Swallows is playing very good, attractive, and offensive kind of football at the moment. I'm really very impressed with their performance, and I never thought that they will be where they are right now at this time of the season. My hat off to the Swallows management, Mr. Lusufi, the chairman himself, the players, the technical team. It shows that now they are planning is yielding some positive results right now. Though, back to answer your question,
yes,
it's still early, my brother.
Yeah.
So far, so good for Morocco Swallows, but it's still early. Remember, this premiership, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Yeah.
Ask us. We know that within 30 minutes, we lost the league, the championship, within 30 minutes. So it's a marathon, my brother. It will never be a sprint.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm asking questions. What's going to happen? I'm watching very closely. I hope you are watching. And now let's go to this one of a TS Galaxy. The guy has been fired. What's your take? Do you think it's a good thing for the coaches to be fired? I'll tell you one thing. What you have said about Gavin Hunt with Kaizer Chiefs, I think it's very positive. My belief is coaches must be kept for much longer. All right. Moreover, it was an unanimous decision. You must get me clear. Gavin Hunt, everybody has been saying now Chiefs need a coach of Gavin Hunt caliber. Now, which means Gavin Hunt is well accepted by all and sundry at Kaizer Chiefs. So such a coach needs to be given an opportunity. But a coach who came, others are not happy. I don't think it would be wise to keep him for too long. I'll tell you why. Here I'm referring to Koeman. Remember, I always touch about Koeman. Koeman, not everybody was happy with him. His record doesn't speak volume. And I see what he's doing at Barca. He's causing a lot of havoc. So with Gavin Hunt, there was a mutual understanding. Everybody liked him. So I feel that such coaches need to be given an opportunity. I saw Kaizer Chiefs did that with Steve Kompella. With many coaches, Kaizer Chiefs has done that. The only person that haven't done that, it was Merindorf, his second stint. That was his second stint, isn't it? And then the first stint, they gave him enough time. So this time, I don't know what happened, all right? And then, because we know your Alex Ferguson, they became, when they started, they struggled, but over time, they became good. Now, with this guy, Dan Smalisela, I know he was with the team since from, from far. So I don't know what happened. What's your take? What do you think what went wrong
there? Tau, what I can say is that I really don't see anything wrong with Denten Malisela as a coach. I think our managers, our team owners, sometimes due to that pressure, wanting to make sure that their teams are not lingering in the relegation zone, they always panic. I don't know, maybe it's because of lack of understanding of football in terms of the longevity. The more you give a coach a longer space or an ample space to be able to do his thing, the better that coach will be, and the better productive that coach also will be. So if you are given only 8 games, 7 games, then game number 8, you've won only 1, then the job is over like that. I don't think that it serves us well. It gives a very good impression about our own coaches. We also need to give our coaches, our local coaches, that moment of saying, yes, we know that you are a South African or anything like that, and we're giving you an opportunity. Why don't you give them 3 years as well? Just like how Kaizer Chiefs, they gave Mr. Kompela 3 years so that he can be able to deliver, though there was no trophy that was delivered. But if you look at the way things improved, you will agree with me that we need to give our coaches more time. We don't have to judge them by 8 games from there. We dismiss them. Then tomorrow, 2-3 months down the line, we fire another one. Then we want the first one to come back again. We're making them to be like yo-yo coaches. We don't want something like that. We need to be behaving like professional establishments. I know the investment that was put into that by the owners and everything. But you know what? Time factor and production, they go hand in hand. You need to give the coach enough time. You need to give the team enough time to gel. Remember, you've got new players that came in. They also need to gel with the entire team. So if you fire the coach, tomorrow you get another coach, then you will have to start from scratch. It doesn't make any sense. There is no consistency. Let's advise our coaches like Abuntate Chipan Mpengesi and Bonabuntate Tibag, the owner of TS Galaxy and others, that it doesn't serve any purpose, because if you hire me now, then 8 games down the line, then you fire me. There's no consistency. But the team might end up being into relegation because they never got any moment or any time, ample time to be able to gel as a team, strategize as a team, plan as a team. You need that kind of a thing. If you look at Orlando Pirates right now, if you look at Mamelodi Sundowns right now, they are a well-oiled machine because they've spent time together. They've been there with those coaches for so long, you see. So we need to make sure that we give coaches ample time so that they can be able to deliver good results.
Let's move on because I think time will work against us now. Let's go to the Premier League. I'm sure that Liverpool, it looks like they are running away with the league. This Saturday, they wanted to prove a point. I mean, to score 7 goals against nothing, against Crystal Palace, that shows that they are on form, they are on song. But I saw that Man City also did well. They won 1-0. And then Arsenal, I really don't know what's happening with Arsenal. They lost. They lost 2-1. And then Fulham and Newcastle, they played 1-1. Brighton and Sheffield United, they played 1-1. Leicester City, they won 2-0 against Tottenham Hotspur. And then
that was a shocker. That was a shocker.
Man United 6-2 against Leeds, but Leeds is playing extremely well. And then West Brom, they lost against Aston Villa, and then Burnley won against Wolves. So it's quite exciting. We don't know what's going to happen. Time is against us. Let's move on to La Liga quickly. It's happening there. I hear so many things. I hear that Messi will be releasing a statement. There is another reliable, media house which is going to release a statement, which Messi recorded. They say it's gonna shock the world, and then they said we may get it this coming Saturday, or probably, because people are not sure whether Messi is gonna be there or Messi is gonna leave. And then while we are still there, and I'm still saying Roman Koeman is a problem. And I can hear that, what I've been saying all along. Now I can start hearing people now in Spain putting pressure. They say, Koeman, how do you play 3 central defenders, and you are left with 20 minutes? 20 minutes. Now, if your game plan was to play with central defenders, you should have started with them. All right? But playing them towards, because the score was 2-2, you needed to score the third goal to say 3-2. You put central defenders. Worst part of it, he played 4 number 10s. 4 number 10s. It was Messi, Quintinho, Pedri, and Griezmann. And you could see they were stumbling at each other's foot. There was one time when Messi wanted to kick, Griezmann was here, and then they were disturbing each other. So Koeman, I don't know what is his game plan. The sooner this guy leaves, the better. I'm not for the idea that the president should leave, or the coach should leave like January, early, all right? But Koeman is causing more harm to Barcelona. But I hear from the grapevine the talk that Messi and Neymar are going to play together next year. But guess what? At Barcelona, not at PSG. And this is what I've always been saying. But I'll get those news immediately after this show, what's happening. So maybe on Friday, I'll give you more. Because I don't see Messi leaving. Only if the wrong president take the lead. If the right president take the lead, I don't think Messi will leave. This guy who's a temporary president, I don't know, he comments on things that he's not supposed to comment on. His job was just to set up a date for the elections, let the election comes and then leave. Not comment about what is happening in the team. He's making things worse, all right? By saying Messi should have been sold. No. We don't need those comments. But currently it's Font and Laporta who are leading, and my money is on Laporta. Well, I don't have a problem if Font takes over, because the problem that I have with Font, he does not have the appetite of going and get Neymar. Laporte, I think, has that appetite. He's thinking about it. At least he's thinking about it. And he also wanted to fetch Bellerin from Arsenal, because we are struggling with our number 2. So that's all I can say. And then the Italian league, Juventus, they're doing well. And then AC Milan, they're also doing well. Lukaku is really on form. And then Atalanta also doing well. And then Inter too, they are also doing well. So it's very interesting. Unlike the years ago, whereby, Juventus will simply run with the league right from the beginning, just like Bayern Munich, And then it's a matter of, they win the league even. There are still a lot of games coming, But this year it looks like it's going to be very, very tight. And then in Spain, it's a little bit tough. I see Atletico Madrid, they are very strong because Real Sociedad, they lost. But I think why they lost, because Oyarzabal has not been playing. And then David Silva has not been playing. That has had an effect. And then Januzaj has not been playing. And then Eibar, I thought they were going Real Madrid a hard time. There is a player there called Oriana. Oriana, very good player, a very skillful player. but Madrid managed to win that game. So we'll see. Madrid, Barcelona, I don't think they'll make it in the Champions League. I'm a little bit doubtful.
Yeah.
The English team, they are showing some strength now. Man United is coming. Remember, I told you, give all
Yes.
some time. They are coming up. Liverpool, they are showing strength. You know, Liverpool, they have so many injuries. You know, the strength with Liverpool, they have a coach who has a high level of man management skills. That guy can deal with players. He's always laughing. He oozes confidence and excitement. So, I would say, so far, let's end it here for today, and then we'll meet again on Saturday. And then the good news, very soon we'll be joined by Shakes Mangoba Ngwenya on our show. The good thing about that, Shakes is a player. He played football. He will tell us the inside of a player and the inside of the coach. So he was supposed to have started with us today, but he said no, probably will start probably on Friday. Wanamme, Ntwendle, I thank you for
you forgot. You also forgot Mr. Page Mashango as well.
We haven't finalized. We haven't finalized.
Okay.
We haven't finalized. We need to finalize that one first, and then that is mentioned that. But Ntwendle, I thank you, my brother. My name is the Saubrey Boyz, Walefatse, from the Big R. This is very simple. Just subscribe and tell us that you want to be part of the show. You are a fan of a particular team. We'll hook you up with us. So you tell us about your team. Just like Spa. Spa was with us on Friday and he was with us on Monday. Remember, when you come on Tuesday morning and also on Saturday morning. Gently. Thank you.
Thank you, Mkhutsa.
All right.
Kosi for life. Sharp.